Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. My criminal case on Facebook. Let's head on to case number 22. Overkill. Ace, we've uncovered a gruesome secret at Sinner's End. Someone is murdering ladies of the night. The press has already named them the Scarlet Slayer. The ladies in the brothels in Sinner's End are convinced the Slayer is Italian, despite the fact that they have no real proof. Understanding that Sinner's End is Irish territory, the Italians could be trying to undermine the Irish stronghold in this part of town. The two factions have always hated each other. If this is true, there won't be much stopping the two factions from plunging this city into a bloody gang war, but I hope it doesn't get to that point. I agree, Ace. If someone is going around slaughtering defenseless women, we cannot let them be. Since ladies of the night tend to work in the park, we should start our investigation there. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome, Gemma, for your first time here. Alright, boom. So I see an apple, I see the newspaper, wooden box, beehive up there, and then watering can. That's not a watering can, that's a watering can. Oh wow, just barely got it, nice. Oh, dash my wig, Ace. That's a dead body by the bridge. The victim's face shows apparent signs of poisoning, which doesn't leave much doubt as to the cause of death. And that means this man was murdered. And talking about his face, I recognize him. It's Joseph Dante. And is that a paper bag pinned onto our victim's body? Sweet mother of pearl, it's a death threat. It's your turn to die, Scarlet Slayer. Ace, whoever killed our victim believed him to be the Scarlet Slayer. The paper bag the killer wrote their threat on is empty, but let's click the sample of the stain, Ace. It will no doubt tell us more about them. As for that box, I'm sure its lock will be no obstacle for you. And Ace, regardless of what our victim may have done, we cannot let his murderer go free. Let's crack this case. What am I doing this for the summer? Well, as I made a video a little bit ago, we are having another boy this summer, so my guess is I will have 0 free time, and we'll be watching Little Tiniest. They're Tiny and then Tiniest. Nope, it is this one. Nope. W? Yeah, that one. This one. Ace, this box you opened seems to be a strange contraption. Any idea what it could be? The label on this box says it was prescribed for our victim. There's more text inside, but it's faded. Have a go at it. Maybe it'll tell us what this machine can do. Alright. Well, I gotta grab some stars. I'll see you guys right back. It's been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. We have gotten some stars. Yeah, we've been chatting about Jack the Ripper and the Sherlock shows. Ace, listen to the sample you obtained from the killer's death threat to Viola. Three hours, nice. Yeah, I have music playing, not when I'm recording a video though. But yeah, I was having fun listening to some music. It's a test. YouTube could take the video down, but we'll see. Ace, this machine prescribed to the victim is for treating nervous diseases in weak and languid men. According to the instructions, the male patient plugs the metal prongs into the box, then gives an electric shock to their... Oh my. Well, Ace, how about we find the person who prescribed this for our victim? Let's go find this Theodosia Hayhurst. Jekyll and Hyde case would be interesting. Wait, so this is electroshock therapy on their unmentionables? That's interesting. Mrs. Theoda Hayhurst, I presume, we're investigating the murder of one of your customers, Mr. Joseph Dante. Oh, good heavens, Mr. Dante is dead? Yes, we must investigate all leads, including this electric shock apparatus we found. Ah, yes, the magneto-electric machine. Mr. Dante had been seeking treatment to restore his virility, so I prescribed it for him. I wonder if that's going to be a clue. However, I cannot tell you anything more. I'm bound to discretion under my oath as an apothecary. Well, that's quite all right, Miss Hayhurst, but could you tell us more about the man himself? Well, Mr. Dante and his cohorts would frequent my pharmacy. I don't discriminate. I serve Irish and Italians alike. Oh, really? In that case, we're going to need to have a look around your shop. Yep. Microscope, onions, open book, wallet. I think this is obviously something. Yep. That's always easy because we've just spent, usually like 10 minutes looking at the scene and trying to do it as fast as possible. Ace, those are our victim's initials on that wall. This must be his. We should have a gander inside for any clues. And judging from the Italian flag on this lighter, it must have belonged to one of his associates. Let's see if we can find its owner. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What's in the box? What's in the box? I don't know what's in the box. Alright, see you, Magnus. Thanks for stopping by. Madame Jong's. It's an advertisement you found in Mr. Dante's wallet. We've seen it before. It's an advertisement for Madame Jong's brothel. Word does get around about her services. Considering the ad was on Mr. Dante's person, we can safely assume he was a regular. And we know how worried Madame Jong was about the Scarlet Slayer. We should go speak to her about the victim. Alright. Nope, that one. Tony the Scorpion, nice. Ace, the lighter belongs to an Italian gang member, Tony the Scorpion. He acts as the gang's fixer, the one in charge of taking care of all their dirty work. Ace, what do you say we go find this Mr. Scorpion and show him how we take care of our dirty work? Hey, welcome to the first stream, Owen. What's up, Madame Jong? Madame Jong, we will meet again. Unfortunately, another one of your clients has been found murdered, Joseph Bones Dante. You come to my place of business and ask me about some dead Italian man, but you don't care to ask about my girls? 3 girls have gone missing. 3. They disappeared into thin air. They're probably dead, but you don't do anything. And this one man is killed and you investigate his death as if it's the most important thing in the world? Where is the justice? Well, it's why we're here. Mr. Dante might have been the Scarlet Slayer. It's imperative you tell us everything you know about him. All I know is that he was Italian, always paid up front, and preferred blondes. That's it. Now, please go look for my girl's signature brace. Well, she's a little testy. Chapter 1 will be uploaded in about an hour and a half. Tony the Scorpion. We're with the Flying Squad. We're investigating the murder of Joseph Dante. I assume you knew him. Of course I knew Joey. Can't believe they killed him. Okay, criminality. Joey was a good kid. He had a bright future ahead of him, and they had to go murder him. They? Who's they? Do you know who killed Mr. Dante? Natural element. They. It was those filthy Irish. Who else? The boss sent me to see what happened to Joey. My investigation led me to these Irish truffatori. They killed our guy, and if they want war, they're going to get it. There'll be no gang wars on our watch, and I'd urge you not to test me on that. I haven't had a lick of absinthe in weeks. Yep. Alright, so we are going to speed up this stuff. Ace, is it true the Scarlet Slayer is dead? Well, it's too soon to be certain, but the threat the killer left indicates as such. Well, speaking of which, what did you discover about the sample you collected from the bag it was on? This substance was mutton juice. The killer must have used whatever they had on hand to write their threat, in this case the paper bag they carried their dinner in. So this means their killer eats mutton. Well, at least the killer will have plenty of time to stew it in their own juices once they're convicted of murder. I don't even know all the suspects. Madame Jong, though, I think she's going to be there for the last case. I don't think it's her. Ace, did you know the use of poison stretches from before 4500 BC to the present day? During the Roman Empire, poisonings at the dinner table were as common as using the laboratory. I presume this history lesson is related to our victim and his poisoning. Exactly. The type of poison used was belladonna. The shiny blackberries are extremely toxic. Interestingly, the victim was stabbed in the back with a blade covered in the poison. This was done so the substance would enter the bloodstream faster. Belladonna is what killed your victim, Ace, and you have found your murder weapon. So our victim was both stabbed and poisoned to death? Well, that's a bit of an overkill. And you're right, Ace. If the killer thought Mr. Dante was the Scarlet Slayer, it makes sense they would leave nothing to chance. Indeed, and there's something else you'll find helpful. There were traces of sulfur soap around the victim's wound, which must have been transferred to him from the killer's blade. So our killer uses sulfur soap. Well, Ace, they'll be sure to come clean once you've arrested them for the dirty deed of murder. Ace, it seems that our hunt for the Scarlet Slayer ended with the death of Joseph Bones Dante, but was he really the Slayer? Killer seems to think so, having both stabbed and poisoned Mr. Dante. They certainly wanted him dead. And even if Mr. Dante isn't the Slayer, an Italian man in Irish territory does breathe motive for murder. And for Madame Jong and Mrs. Hayhurst, Mr. Dante was just another unsatisfied customer on two different services. Would they kill one of their best clients? As for Tony the Scorpion, Mr. Dante was one of theirs. He's more interested in retaliation against the person who committed the murder, even if that means waging war against the Irish. Ace, I'm wondering if... Ace, are you hearing this? It sounds like people are fighting. I think Tony the Scorpion might be the guy. I think it's definitely his own people that got him. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in Chapter 2. This has been Pitching Case 88. Over and out.